Mm-hmm.
Parsing gaming here. Well,
Yep.
uh, because we're actually gonna turn that one off. We're gonna turn Bureau's Defiant. So I think where we're gonna start is because we already have one of those done. Let's go rescue. No, let's go do this. No evidence because we have a fast travel right next to it.
Keep your hands off.
Come on.
We run
Yeah,
things around
it's called
here, not you.
Biggie. My bad. Oh, I just can't wait. It's going.
You won't be able to take your morning.
You ever get so excited that you're literally trembling? Yeah.
Is that
Whoa.
all
you
you got?
Do you know that? Peace out. Flying rubbish heap.
Let's go to teams really quick. Put the drone on.
Oh, just calm down. There's no point. No. All right. Okay.
From that thing. Bloody delightful. Hey, look, I'm all for police militarization. Really.
Oh, it's Clan Kelly. Fuck.
Ah! What the fuck? Ah! Get looking. We don't have all day. Nothing. Gonna keep moving. Dipshit's here. We just have to find them. Spread out. Find them. See them a brain now.
Fucking normies.
Yourself. Not finding anything. Spread out.
Yeah, they're long gone. Giving up.
You're not listening to me.
Hey! Hey, you!
Buddy, run! Run! No.
I'm coming for you!
Oh, fuck off already!
Hi, Azali.
I'm taking some heat over here! This is not what I signed up for!
Neutralizing hostile target. Engaging target. Engaging target.
Easy!
Uh, so we just need to go get the rescue the freedom fighter, and then we're good for this one.
Best
And then we
guess?
gotta do its
That
mission.
laptop was stolen from Albion. Data on it outlines Albion plans to withhold much-needed supplies from this borough. If people are worried about where their next meal is coming from, they don't worry so much about eating the occasional Albion brand knuckle sandwich.
Shit.
You hear him being praised for his diplomatic skills all the times, but the best mark of diplomacy is when nothing happens. So good diplomacy is indistinguishable from him doing absolutely nothing.
You are listening to The Bar. 4,000 new dream jobs for everyone. All I can say, Alice, is that I'm very glad that my children studied drama at school, because that has set them up for life in modern Britain. That is the one core skill they need.
Get to her quickly.
To pretend that they are living happy and fulfilled lives, that they have jobs that are worth doing, and that they're making the planet a better place, and that they control their own destiny.
Getting out of here.
Hope everything is fucking fuck.
Hey, you're right. Yeah, I'm good. You did what? No, that's not acceptable.
Oh shit.
No, tell him that he can't do that.
Yeah. What the blood?
Still undetected, still unseen.
Damn it!
That's her. Get her out of here.
There we go.
How's it going, lad? Oh, you know, the same old. Albion's been coming around here again, sticking their nose in where it don't belong.
Well, they're asking to get it broken, if you ask me.
You said it. I didn't realise this was called the
Right, get her out.
I've got to get out of here.
I imagine this poor bugger was supposed to serve as an object lesson of some kind. Albion decides whether or not you have a right to a trial. Good thing you came around.
I won't argue that.
Are you taking the piss?
That's it. All our Albion targets are accounted for in Tower Hamlets. Bloody brilliant job.
Fantastic.
It's had an impact too. This bloke just contacted us about helping him convince the people of this borough to finally rise up. Go meet him.
That's not good.
Oh,
What?
you're all
No.
right.
Whoa.
You're all right.
Now just simply report them to the state and have them, shall we say, involuntarily rehoused at Hotel Cass, the chain of hotels that was formerly known as the prison service. What was the slogan? Is it, if you see something, say something, or if you think you might at some point see something, say something, or if you haven't seen anything but don't like someone, say something anyway. Well, let's have a look at this new app, Alice. I'm sure you've got it on your phone. I mean, at first glance, well, the interface is lovely. It's so neatly designed. A simple button to snitch on someone. That's so much better than non-government informer apps like Stool-Easy, Canary, or Narkshark. I mean, look, I just need to geocache where the person I'm ratting on currently is. Let's call her, for the sake of argument, Alice.
Sorry, Andy, I was busy reporting you to the authorities
What?
for rolling your eyes when passing a Nigel Cass propaganda poster.
Could you not let me report you first, please? Let's have some decorum about this. I'll just take a quick little photo so they can get a drone to pick you out of a crowd at your next riot or trip to the shops or walk in the woods. And you can input. Yeah, well, let's go old school. Let's call the phone line. Let's call the phone line. Here's the number, listeners, in case you want to dob someone in, as long as it's not me. 0044 203 807 3832. And don't forget to get the permission of the person who pays your bills before you call that number.
Hey, I'd like to report my co-host Andrew, who runs an underground satirical anti-government comedy show, for running and co-hosting an underground satirical anti-government comedy show. Also, he does terrible puns.
Well, excuse me, I have a suspect for you. That is my co-host, Alice. I have some evidence for you. She tutted audibly at the sight of an Albion vehicle in the street yesterday. She says she prefers pigeons to Bloom drones. I mean, come on, seriously, when did a drone ever crap on your picnic? And what's more, and look, I've no idea if this is true or not, but I have it on very good authority, so please write this down, that she owns not one, but 2 unlicensed fallopian tubes, whatever they are, but they sound dodgy.
If I had a crypto for every time someone reported my fallopian tubes, I'd have 3. Sure, I think it converts to about 120,000 Great British pounds in the old money.
We'll report back in the next episode about whether or not we've been arrested and interned. I mean, I love this system, Alice. I mean, no more awkward, rumbling resentments with your neighbours, your colleagues, or what the heck, in for a penny, your family. You just dob them in and be done with it. But I guess it could backfire. I mean, the thing is with a family, inevitably parents and their children, they end up squabbling, and, you know, in today's Britain, your kids are going to dob you in, so you might as well get in there first and preemptively counter-dob them in to the authorities. What's that number again? Let's call them up again. Hey, I've got someone else. It's my son. Let's call him Norris. He never tidies his bedroom. He gets up late. He listens to illegal, non-government sanctioned music and is covertly plotting the downfall of the government and the restoration of a true democracy. Thank you.
Yeah, just define all your household chores as patriotic. And if they fail to do them, dob them in.
Problem solved.
If you don't do the washing up, do you even want a clean British ethnostat?
This is the bug on the Buccaneer.
The bug.
Well, before we go today, Alice, let's delve into what we most miss about the old days. I'm going to kick off with the flag. I never thought I'd miss the old Union Jack, but somehow...
Come ready!
Alright, let's do it.
Taste the tension in here. Our fighters are ready, are you? Well, you'd better be. Bets are closed and we're ready to roll.
Get ready, this is gonna hurt.
Just like a proper live highlight. And that's it! One for the record books. Oh,
are you sure you want to do this?
It's in the morning, if they wake up. Oh, shit! And that's a solid blow there.
I hope that didn't hurt too much.
I want to hear that energy, folks. I want to hear the love.
Is that your best?
Get hype.
Stupid
the
amateur.
Fighters step into the limelight. Take a look at those faces. Place your bets and strap the fuck in. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell! Oh, shit, what an absolutely disgusting blow! We're back at it again, folks. The only game in town worth your time. Society's crumbling, institutions fumbling. Come and see a couple of fighters take it out on each other.
Keep on.
Oh shit! Could that be the win right now?
You just gonna stand there all day?
A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what? Oh my god! What absolutely disgusting! No, you're not seeing double. Make way for one of the strongest pairs in the league. I hope you're all watching. Don't blink. You don't want to miss one bit of this action.
No one will cry over your...
Now that's entertainment. And one massive blow to our fighter. An unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. They're getting murdered in there.
Almost a bit too fire.
Do we have anybody that can hit hard? Looks like this person is physically fit, so she takes less damage. So why not put it on the team? Electro Fist. Oh, that I could use that.
Teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
Oh dear. Nothing a pint and a shag can't fix, I hope.
Let's see, so let's go to team, equipment. God damn, I don't have enough for the Electro Fist. Whatever, then I'll put the I'll take the Shroud and see if I can use Shroud.
On the street, are you here live to feel the heat, the sweat, the blood?
Maybe.
Wherever you are, this is the thing you'll see all day. Fucking wild blow! Oh my god! A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what?
Be aggressive.
Just like a proper live highlight reel. Whoa, that hit looked like fucking hurt.
He's got high heels in his face.
Place your bets, fight lovers. Here they come. Purveyors of violence and mayhem. They're ready.
Fucking head. You should lie down. Now.
Get on your feet and let them in. Oh shit! Could that be the win right now? One for the record books. Go on now! Almost knocked their teeth right out. That's entertainment, and one massive blow to our fighter. Oh, they're gonna feel the hit in the morning if they wake up. I want to hear that energy, folks. I want to hear the love and
This will be a lot.
Get hype.
You're meant to challenge
Fighters
me.
step into the limelight. Take a look at those faces. Place your bets and strike the fuck in.
Come on, bitch.
Oh, shit, and that's a solid blow down.
Keep on it, keep on it.
Did you all see that?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Boom.
Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fight. And then down. Did you see all that on the live stream? They're as cold as the land of their birth. But can they still bring
Let's
their
make this interesting.
two violence-making machines from the Russian steppes? You don't want to miss this fight. Chat your friends. Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting! Fucking wild blowout! Oh my God!
Cry over your grave.
An unbelievable blow! Don't know how anyone can come back from that. They're getting murdered!
Let's make this interesting.
Pray to your mother. Not that it will help.
Suka.
And the crowd's roaring for some action.
Good night. Sleep tight, basically.
Almost knocked their teeth right out.
Pray to your mother. Not that it will help.
Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting it! Oh shit! Could that be the win right now? Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell! Whoa, that hit like fucking hurt!
Yep.
And that's the kind of
Get
shit we
fucked.
shooting him in. Out with the old and in with the new. Wow!
No.
This would be even more irritating than that. I don't know quite what it is. If it's the new colour scheme, or if it's just that it symbolises the loss of everything we once held dear. But that flag irritates the hell out of me.
Was everything you ever held dear Scotland?
Well, that was something I held quite dear.
I miss being able to dodge my friends' destination weddings in Italy. There's nothing worse than being asked to spend the equivalent of a motorbike on some sort of boat-based farce in Sorrento, and I always used to really enjoy saying, oh no, I can't afford it. Now they're all getting married in Brighton and I have to go to that alleged beach. It's made of rocks, Andy. If your sandcastle is an actual castle, that's not a beach.
Tell you what I miss. I miss free will. That was fun. Remember that? I mean, was it an illusion all the time? Who cares? It felt fun. I miss cash, particularly coins. I really miss coins. The fun of doing a heads or tails best of 5 to see if you had to go to the gym, and then a best of 7, a best of 9, until you won. That was a long losing streak. Now with crypto, all the romance has gone out of heads and tails.
I miss romance, Andy. I miss there being mystery in life and not just a hope that your new partner isn't good enough at hacking to find out all the information the government has on you.
Oh, he's back already?
Control, reading. Nothing to report. No. What I mean... Right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that 1066 was not... Control disregard.
What?
This person has a fucking MPX.
Yo, Wagwan. You're dead sick, innit? Yeah, I can tell. You got that hard look, yeah? Big ups on looting Albion's arse all over the ends. Nah, big ups. Them Albion pagans are the reason a lot of these people are out here. Do you know what I mean? No jobs, no flat to live in. And worse, Albion's been hoarding supplies. Food, toilet paper, or whatever.
Any word on my release?
Yeah.
It's on the schedule.
You know it.
Albion is always looking for good candidates. See me for more information.
Yeah, that 1066 was not... Control disregard.
Alright, cool. Whatever. Bless.
Oh.
Yeah, boy!
For real?
Preston code 7 Control. I am starved.
That's it?
London is in a state of emergency. Albion is committed to secure the safety of the city by any means necessary.
Huh?
Control.
I want her because I can get her spy car.
You've been activated. Do you need a minute?
Oh, me and my tits are always ready to go, Bags.
Keep feeding the echidna resistance, and
What
one day
the
it will grow into a
fuck?
Tyrannosaurus Rex that will use the Cass family as toothpicks, metaphorically, of course.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything.
What?
But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about a massive...
What did I even do?
Right, cuz, we're in position. You primed? Kick it!
Fight the power! Albion mercs out of the hamlets!
The faster you blaze through the borough, the better. Cause damage and get attention. Slow down and Albion will come after our asses, cuz. Do what you gotta do to get their attention.
Kid stuff, clearly.
Take back the borough! Tower Hamlets is yours, not theirs!
Over.
We will fight Albion to our last breath! We will never surrender!
Fuck out, yeah. They do mind control and shit.
Rise up against your oppressors! Albion breeds fear! The Albion mercenaries off our street!
Another lorry full. Keep going. We're gonna clean out this place.
Every Albion soldier in the borough is after you. Let's give them a show, shall we?
Oh, I thought I was about to get T-boned.
Albion has been hoarded, keeping supplies from those who need them. You!
Oh, shit!
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
Stand up with us! Don't bow down to Albion rule!
Car to control. Send more units.
There's 31 of these? Shit!
This is a call to rise up, united, fight Albion oppression!
Drones being deployed to apprehend the suspect.
Almost got it all, cuz. Brrrah. Keep going. We're gonna give you and everyone else in the borough a show, trust me.
Pursuing the suspect.
Mercenaries on our streets will not be tolerated! Rise up!
Yes! One of many, one of you. Towers Hamlet. Done! 2 boroughs remaining.
That got the blood pumping. Tower Hamlets is ready to defy Albion, all because of what we've done. Got to be proud of that.
Fuck yes!
It's one thing that the government made it. Holy shit! What one? Oh, what? You think you're such a big man? Don't even give it.
Nice.
Right, I'm leaving. twat!
Oh no, fuck you,
Time
yeah?
to run.
Things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk, and they couldn't figure it out. And yet, it was standing there in their face the whole time. There's a couple of different ways that we got where it is that we are. I mean, one, you have a lot of smaller organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well, who are bending things just a little. Oh, we'll compromise a little bit, we'll bend the rules a little bit, and try to achieve what it is that we hope to achieve is good for us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yuck! Fucking hey! Where do you think you're to be? The bloody death wish. Oh, my bloody gun's jammed!
I love it!
Dead Sec propaganda, baby.
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
What makes you think I'll do any better? Just kidding. Sort of. Let's do it.
You have full auto AR.
What now? Moved by power. Albion possess legal authority in London. Assemblies of over 5 humans will be disbanded. Always surrender to Albion personnel. There will be consequences for those who fail to comply. Gatherings of more than 5 humans is a crime. For safety, Albion drones are fitted with anti-riot equipment. Protest rallies are not permitted. Always surrender to Albion.
Not believe this. Not even.
My God.
Years, you could guess what happened this morning.
Wonderful. You know what they say about sabotage? It's never not a good thing. This is sure to cause Albion some headaches.
Systems emerge which will punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk, if you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities or help your neighbours, you might earn points. And then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this could mean, for example, better travel privileges, being able to travel first class, or being denied from travelling first class to not being allowed to travel at all. These systems are very real and very possible because of all of the data that is now held on us.
So if your ears are burning and you think someone might be watching you, you're probably...
Nah, I don't see it. I really want to like those American westerns. But I just don't get it. I mean, what's the blast point? No laws? I'll go then.
Cheers, blood. Fuck off!
It's gotten a lot better doing this. Shut in. I grew up believing everything I ever thought needed to be said. That my thoughts had some kind of gift and value, right? Talk about self-centeredness. And I realized that I was just chatting too much, and I wasn't hearing anyone else. And that made me feel
Really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse. They didn't understand.
What the fuck is this, Bagley?
A data stick. Must have come from that wreckage. It has evidence that Albion are targeting grassroots groups in the borough, trying to keep them from organising. I'll hang on to this. Could come in handy.
Hooked up with Bloom, that's when things change.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I'd prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of information. That's how these AI systems work, or at least used to work. I mean, we don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behavior. You know, so if you always travel the same way to your house, it can predict when you're going to go and get a self-driving car ready for you before you even ask for it.
That's pretty terrifying. In some ways, I don't want this data to drive my life. It understands too much at times. Have you heard some of the rumors around
That's acting well dodged.
Fucking move!
Were you an early adopter?
This is a highly placed Albion informant.
Fight or flight?
We've done what we can to stop Albion's influence in Hackney and Islington, at least on our own.
So what do we do?
Well, I've heard from a grassroots activist in the borough who wants to meet. Says we inspired her to do her part, but now she could use some help.
I'll go have a word with her.
Okay, let's take a turn here. I cannot wait to see actually who we get from this, like what their abilities are gonna be, because it seems like their abilities are pretty good.
Their insurance is gonna go up.
All this time.
Yeah, boy!
Keep it up.
What the hell?
Nice. Okay, he won't be the person we get.
A guy I know told another guy that you're looking for DedSec.
Oh, there you are, dear.
It's just lovely what you've done for the neighborhood. Those Albion thugs were becoming a bloody nuisance. Of course, now...
Here's our list.
No, please, don't!
Hijack.
Scanning the area for suspicious behavior.
Right then, there's no time to chit-chat. Albion have synchronized their raid teams. I'll feed you the locations as I get them. You take them down. Well, go on, you're wasting time.
This drone has been modified, slightly faster with better armor, but its maximum altitude is restricted. Also, Albion is using CTOS to monitor the borough. They could shut it down if you fly too high. Time to buzz the streets.
That looks like a bloody good time. But don't dilly-dally. Off to the next one before they launch their raid.
Look sharp, you've got Albion drones heading your way.
Shit, shit, shit. Let's move.
Well done, but no time to waste. Head to the next location. Excellent. You've got them scrambling. Here's the next one. Now hurry over there before they let loose.
Here we get two more.
Yes, one more should do it. This is bloody brilliant. Now go on, hurry.
Holy shit.
That's the last of them. Well bloody done.
Proud to be resisting. Like, oh my god. We have 2 actually left because we gotta do the bridge, river, the Ferris wheel place.
Brilliant.
And then we got 1 more, unless... Yeah, we got Elizabeth, and we got this one. I think I want to start out with Elizabeth, because I kind of know. Because I think these are going to be a lot easier.
Sounds like Hackney and Islington are ready to rise up and defy Albion. Couldn't ask for a better result, DedSec.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Alright, I've had enough of you bullshit.
Shit, I gotta get out of here.
Let me see.
Parliament actually tried to put a stop to the cash points, but people were using them so much already. There was outrage. I mean, some parts of London were already using crypto as their primary currency by then.
And now, apparently, or at least in theory, crypto is illegal.
Yeah, in May this year, economists found that crypto was being traded more than the pound, and banks were not happy. They basically forced the government to ban cryptocurrency in a last-ditch effort to save the pound.
But it's not like that's worked. People are still using crypto, and it's been pushed further, deeper underground. Things used to work fine with crypto, and it was just a peer-to-peer sharing economy-style system. Now it's all on the dark web.
Keep going!
Put a message on here. So we need to figure a way to get up there.
Oh yeah, go!
The upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the...
Of course. Yeah, Roll, what's the station? No worries. Come on, pay attention.
Oh. Great. That's what you love to see. Climbing.
Perfect. Now let's get artsy.
He faced this shit.
Control, but I'll take it for now.
Hey Albion, look! Fuck off!
Done.
You're done so far as the Imperial War Museum's concerned, but a little less Albion propaganda in Lambeth will go a long way.
Making it mandatory is only to get the last holdouts across the line. If free data didn't convince you, fines and arrests from the state for not having the optic would pretty much be enough.
I mean, what do you mean by privacy problems? No one really talks about that anymore.
They don't talk about it because we don't have any choice when it comes to the optic. Yes, it's convenient and mandatory, but everybody's forgotten what it really means. Here, you've got a whole company owning basically all the data about your life. Bloom can see everything that you can see. Nothing is private anymore. There are so many times when I don't want anyone to have a clue about where I am, who I'm chatting with, what I'm doing. It's not even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail with me with this in the future by hacking it. And because of Bloom's contracts with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do, it's the government. The UK as a state has become a complete surveillance paradise.
I think you're painting a bit of a bleak picture. It's not all that bad.
No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody tracking me wherever I'm going around them.
Someone should do something.
Bless up.
Hello? Someone else sloughed off work, and now it's your turn.
Let's do it.
Interested in some rumours I heard. Did you hear that some DedSec hackers have found a way to bypass the optics connection with Bloom?
Are they actually making it better or usable or actually friendly for anybody?
Well, word on the street is that they've been able to create an encrypted signal, which means that your world might have a chance of becoming a bit more private again. So you could go back and enjoy all the great things about optics without that sort of surveillance.
With the optics, privacy's dead.
I wish you could listen to those podcasts while you were doing... Like, you could put it on your optic.
Oh.
Later, drone.
Now, what should we put here?
Let's deploy the rootkit.
Doing a little positive propaganda.
Let's see it. Come on, baby. Keep calm and resist. Aw, yeah.
Not just anyone could heroically vandalize a hospital, but you're not just anyone, are you? The people of Lambeth are sure to love this. Well done.
What the fuck is this?
Wasted time, wasted life. Oi, that drone is not... Hey!
Approved by Parliament. Albion possess legal authority.
Watch it, this drone needs fixing, you know.
Gatherings of more than 5 humans.
Did they just say gatherings of more than 5 people is illegal? Like, how do they even have the power to say that you can't gather with more than 5 people? It's like, if, like, that'd just be me hanging out with just like my friends.
No, good.
Like,
That's
even
as it
only
should
4
be.
of
This
my
is the Bug.
friends.
I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain. It's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona. The government panics and thinks, well, we'd better get them signed up before it's too late. But still, violent crime, a record low, although I imagine that probably depends exactly how you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or via Albion, their chosen violent crime contractors who provide such a very valuable bargain service of beating people up, well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know, I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts, Alice. I mean, are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? And what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
Well, what is the set rate? Is it 99.95 cryptos bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't ask too much anyway, Albion, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? It doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
bloody... Oh! Shit!
Delivery complete, I guess. I mean, I could use. Oh, whip.
Fuck! Oh! Run them out! Drone, begin a search.
No.
Okay, you're being annoying, just for the record.
Clear? Heading out.
CCTV camera number 2431 reporting Bravo Oscar Papa at Strata Tower. Patrol en route.
What's going on here? Spider, knock it down! Oh, you cunt.
He's gone. Stand down. Find the suspect. Drone, begin a search.
Shit, I can't take a photo with this drone. I gotta get in there. Piss.
CCTV camera number 3798 reporting GBH at the US Embassy. Patrol proceed to the location.
I mean, you're positive?
Why is that? Huh?
What? What the hell?
Suspected gang-related activity at County Hall. Patrol 6, proceed to the location.
Once again, we remind all civilians to remain indoors during high-risk hours. Limit
Oh no!
It's everyone's responsibility to keep the streets of London safe.
Deep breath. Oh! Ah!
Report all suspicious activities for your own.
Really?
Always kneel for Albion sirens. Failing to do so is considered a crime. If you see something,
Seems Albion has a surveillance network in Lambeth that makes 1980s East Germany look like present-day East Germany. I'm sure the people of Lambeth will be interested to know just how closely they are being watched.
I
We've
gotta go to the
taken care of
bathroom really
every
quick.
Albion target we had in Lambeth. Brilliant. The people have had enough of Albion and are ready to show it. One brave soul has asked to meet to discuss how to rally the borough.
Excuse me?
Alright. So, I gotta go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Here we go. We're back.
Dear God.
Let's go. So where do we need to go in Elizabeth? We have to meet him on the bridge. Alright, I'm gonna say we're not gonna take this guy. Because in the heat of battle, he's gonna suck. In case there has to be a firefight, I think I'm gonna take this guy. Because I'd rather have a full auto rifle than having a freaking SMG that's full auto but does 0 damage to people.
These polls are absolute rubbish, Andy. I read one the other day that said the plumbing in London was good, and it absolutely is not. I mean, we have this technology now where they can spy on my every bowel movement. There's a CTOS camera installed inside my underwear drawer. A media drone is scaring the birds off my garden bird feeder, and you can't get me consistently hot water.
Speaking of media drones, I mean, they're everywhere, clearly. The great thing, I guess, about media drones is that, as inanimate robots, they actually have more humanity, compassion, and dignity than the human journalists we used to have to put up with,
thing
and a much more accurately calibrated
the Ferris
moral
wheel
compass. But it's the intrusion I can't stand.
I always wanted to go on that Ferris wheel. I always want to go on that Ferris wheel, so I want to go to London one day just to go on that Ferris wheel.
You're one of them dead sick types been giving Albion a pain, right? People in the borough have noticed. That's why I rang you. Figured you'd be interested in giving them one more good swift kick in the bollocks.
Go on.
Them Albion twats have turned one of the city's landmarks into a fucking propaganda machine, and it ain't sitting well with the natives. The eye, well, it's a symbol of London, innit? A symbol for the people. Public, accessible, in the heart of London. But Albion have stamped their mark on the bloody thing. The only thing we see when we look at it now is a symbol of our oppression. Shows it plain to the world too. Bloody drain on the people's morale.
Yeah, disrupting Albion propaganda is...
Here I've got today. If you point at the bird shit on your car window and say it's a currency, no one can tell you otherwise. Chancellor at the karaoke night. That's right, another headline. Here we go. PM announces Britain back on track after swapping all Crown Estate properties for some magic beans. Might as well, we've got to do something as the nation we are today. Here's another one. Wild joy on the streets as Britain signs £864 zillion trade deal with Bolivia.
Potentially
There we
armed
go.
and
Build a
hostile.
better world. Government claims only nice people will benefit from agreement to sell trampolines, mermaids and warships to landlocked South American nations. We're building a better Britain. Here's another one. Environment probably fine, claims drowning scientist.
Where did they go?
Invent the world you want to have, people. It's going to be way, way better than the one you've actually got. From the bug, goodbye. From the Buccaneer, this is the bug.
Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
Recent revelations of ministers purchasing £25,000 desks and £11,000 dinners have caused a public outcry. Join us on GBV as we examine these and other extravagant expenses administration officials have been charging the public.
I hate this noise. Where am I going? Oh my god, it's on this little island.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headaches.
Hello Britain, this is the bug, the show that holds up a mirror to the world and smashes itself in the head.
That is disgusting. That is one of the most famous places in the world, and you're gonna do it like that? You disgust me, Albion.
You fucking up!
Is this... what? Huh? Don't wait for it.
A drink of water and an astrology chart.
I think we can't be too far away from them just prescribing stiff upper lip like they did with the Blitz.
My uncle had a leg removed due to diabetes. They halved his insulin.
Well, this is exciting. The console on this barge is...
So, anyway, people don't believe what you read or hear about there not being enough medical drugs to go around. It's not true. It's hospital hogwash, it's pharmaceutical flim-flam, it's medical mendacity, it's Hippocratic humbug, it's nonsensical narcotic nincompoop. I think I've made the point. Do not believe the news telling you that we've run out of medicine, nor should you believe the empty shelves at the chemists. They're also lying. Do not believe...
Right. That stirred the hornet's nest. I suppose I've got to get used to being on the run.
Until you lose them, yes.
Helpful AI, ain't you?
Stirring music, please, producer Chris. Freedom.
Control to units. Suspect is swimming away.
Acknowledge that however ill you may be, Blues are keeping an eye on things for you.
I'm investing heavily in the placebo effect right now.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Lethal force against humans is permitted.
Search terminated.
These are the only prototype CT drones I've seen, so have fun with these while they last. And I can't imagine Albion will just let you fuck about with their most expensive toys, so be ready for some kind of response.
putting on quite a show. Look at them sparks fly. That's as good as Guy Fawkes night, that is.
Destroy the remaining electronic security stations and you'll be able to scrap this propaganda.
This mission is amazing. I can't believe I didn't do this on my first playthrough. Fuck off.
That's the last of them. You just need to complete a data transfer. Upload a more positive message for the people.
For England. For London, rather. Put fuck Albion here.
Deployed to arrest the suspect.
Yes! Come on. Let's see it. Yes!
Right! Go for it, get sick!
Nice.
Now that's a beautiful...
This is going to ignite the people's hopes in Lambeth, team. Albion's going to find it impossible to keep the borough under control. That's a feather in our cap.
I know this really great restaurant that
We have one more bare knuckles.
and they're walking. And Suze has no idea at all where they're going. They're just
I think you should cut them a little. Look, at the end of it all, it's only a few quid, isn't it? It's just the poor bastards had a tough life. And desperate circumstances.
Look at the new operator on our team, though. Shock drone. Drone betray hacks. Gained drone allegiance. Homing bomb. Dive bomb. Homing drones. And faster hacking. Short hack cooldowns. Damn, boy.
Tend to make desperate people.
All the way done with this shit. That's rough. Come try that again, you stupid prick!
Yeah.
About the weather used to be in the old days, and well, food shortages, yeah, we just learn to live with them, don't we? And there's a lot of positives as well with all these food shortages. I mean, we were eating too much anyway as a nation. The government's just helping us live healthier lifestyles. It's so hard to diet on your own, isn't it? You need the support of a friend or a loved one or a government or collapsing social infrastructure. Positive 2, meat, very bad for the environment. So we're actually rebuilding the polar ice caps every time we eat a scrap of lettuce. 3, positive 3, the human race had already cooked all the recipes it needed. We've done that. We can tick it off. We've done it. I was bored of food anyway. I've been eating it all my life. If you've been doing the same thing 3 times a day, 4, sometimes 7, or even 8 times a day, you're bound to get bored of it. And also, final positive: no more meal times. Frees up all that extra time for appreciating all the selfless hard work that Albion do to keep us all safe.
Well, as you say, Andy, people are drawn to novelty, and everyone's had breakfast once. Why you gotta keep having it again and again?
Boring, repetitive. There's enough of that in life as it is. You are listening to The Bug. Well, another story that has come to the fore recently is that all European imports have been banned for public health reasons, which is great news. I mean, at least we can get ill eating good, home-produced...
All right, you're here. Let's find the thing.
This is the final one. We have one left.
Getting close.
The garden.
I can taste the tension in here. Our fighters are ready, are you?
Sorry about this, mate.
You'd better be. Mitts are closed and we're ready to roll. Oh, shit! And that's a solid blow there.
Hope you don't mind losing any.
Come on, bro.
A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what?
I'm gonna spark you out.
But fucking wild blow, oh my god! Oh, they're gonna feel that hit in the morning if they wake up. They're getting murdered in there. Well, that's what happens when you're shit. We're back at it again, folks. The only game in town worth your time. Society's crumbling, institutions fumbling. Come and see a couple of fighters take it out on each other. Just like a proper live highlight reel. And that's a hit! One for the record books! Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter.
Nice.
Place your bets, fight lovers. Here they come.
Are you sure you want to do this? You look weak.
They're poised, they're ready, they're wild and unsteady. Get on your feet and let them hear it.
Get ready. This is gonna hurt.
An unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that.
I'm going to...
Now that's entertainment. One massive blow to our fighter. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. Just like a proper live highlight reel. Oh.
Sit down.
Don't give up, mate.
She can't be contained. She's uncontrollable. Make some noise because where there's smoke, there's fire.
I hate her.
That's the shit we like to see. All right, people, all
I watched this on a Mr. Beast video. I hate her ability that she has. or what she does.
Oh shit! Could that be the win right now?
Come on!
Go on now! And that's a hit! One for the record books!
I'm right here! What are you gonna do? Ain't a
fun on your ass.
piss off!
Oh, they're gonna feel that hit in the morning if they wake up. Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell!
Well, nothing should be the
Hope you didn't bet on the wrong fighter. That's how it goes in BKL. Expect the unexpected.
Well done. You've defeated every one of those loud, violent twats, proving that you are the loudest and most violent twat of all. Congratulations, I think.
Audience participation tends to be encouraged.
Yeah, we got the gloves. Let's go, I guess.
Spices.
Sand, nettles, and bits of dead fox. That's all we needed to eat in the glory days. Let's make Britain great again. That's all from the bug today. Good night, sleep tight, and make sure the bed bugs do bite.
Alright, for this, we're gonna put on Mr. Drone. We're gonna send in the infiltration spider bot.
Let me be abundantly clear.
Go.
We are not settling out of court. Albion won't be buying their way out of this. Shit-sucker.
What the fuck?
Get them sectioned.
Underway.
Investigating disturbance.
You're fucking pathetic.
All right, let's hear it.
That drone was assigned to an Albion detention centre somewhere in the borough. According to what I could pass, it was used to interrogate high-value local insurgents. This is one less weapon in their arsenal.
Is that kind of environment favors sensationalism. And so you got more sensational headlines and more sensational stories, and it didn't matter whether they were true or not. It just kept people in, and it kept them in the loop. So we ended up in a situation where nobody trusted anything, and nobody believed anything at all. And that is the perfect environment for an authoritarian voice to come in and say, no, wait, we are the truth. So the ground for this environment really got created when we had suddenly authoritarian politicians everywhere, and anything that threatened them or they disagreed with, they would call it disinformation. That's disinformation, that's fake news. And again, we got in a situation where nobody really believed anything. And the trouble is if you were telling the truth, it's very hard to get your message to cut through.
What did he say? Yep, absolutely.
Too much time online? Oh, get moving. Gonna needle me about this? Well, first off, I unplug all the time. I do.
They're a cute couple. That's the best way to describe them. You go on their profiles, it's all hand-holding and sunsets.
Let's go try to clean house with the spider bot, and then we'll move in. And then we'll move in on our own.
That was strange.
They gotta be somewhere.
Get me some extra hands here.
No, you're there.
Correct. Nope.
Engaging hostile target.
Drone, we're on search.
Target has been located.
Drone, search the quadrant.
What's going on with this door? Lower your gun!
Pressing target.
What's happening? They're on me.
I got him. They're shooting.
What's taking them so bloody long? I'm firing. Being shot out here.
Patrol mode initiated. Target in sight. Engaging.
Okay, let's move. Last one's a sabotage. Okay.
Bagley, what have we got?
It appears Albion has mapped out the locations of a number of dissidents in the city. I doubt they're planning their Christmas card list. I'll make sure someone sends a warning.
Through your skin just by standing next to an illegal person. So we've got rid of 4,000 of them. My question for you, Alice, is why only 4,000? Is that really enough? I will not feel safe until at least another 75 million people have been deported from this country, and I'm here in Britain on my own.
As a bleeding heart lefty, Andy, I would normally be outraged about this, but really I think mass deportation is a very handy way to break up with a partner. I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but an anonymous source has reported you for snoring really loudly in a French way.
So, everyone out. No exceptions. Alice, not even you. It's for the good of the country. Everyone out. Unless you can prove that your family are in the background on the Bayeux Tapestry cheering on King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Get out. Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show, unarguably, that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually, scratch that. Unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge, get out of my country. I guess when you look at it, you know, the best ways to stop immigration, apart from, obviously, the end of the world, to make...
No, please, don't inconvenience yourself.
Okay.
Right. No. No.
Oh, my fucking head! Ah!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking normies.
This is strange. The manifest for the shipment you just destroyed mentions an internment facility in the borough, but not one I've heard of. Well, they'll just have to do without the rubber hoses and black masks for a while.
From the expanded arm of the Empire when Britain was still reaching out rather than folding in on itself. Most of us just come here.
Brilliant. We've hit all our Albion targets in Nine Elms. It's having an effect. Someone's had the courage to rise up and contact us. Meet them at Battersea.
Spy scandal.
On my way.
I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they do if they're not there? I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
Yeah, but let's give credit to all the spies that have been in scandal.
I had to have the name of the club.
Get the crypto in here.
If you think this is good for your morale, I'm not going to judge it out loud.
Temples, like the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. Seems like everything we do feeds the big data beast.
Why are data giants like Blue so hungry to get hold of our private information?
It's you, isn't it? Dead sick. I never thought. I put it out there hoping.
I mean, it obviously is me.
All right. These black site prisons are always heavily guarded, which means we've got to be sneaky on this one.
There's an abandoned section of the power plant that's accessible.
I've browsed the available Battersea blueprints and extrapolated the most likely location of this Albion prison. You should be able to access it through the power plant.
On my way.
Later, nerd.
Just heard something. Wait. What? We're being watched. Lock that spider down.
Voter records. Find the arsehole controlling that spider! How do you use in your house? And how much water do you use in your house? In pre-practice Britain, we got really used to all of our services being free. Everything suddenly became free that was digital. But what people forgot is that you're not paying for it, then you're the product being sold.
Lie on, you piece of shite.
If technology brings out the worst in capitalism, capitalism brings out the worst.
Nothing to report. Checking elsewhere. Any sign of the target?
Clear, moving on.
Makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise. Not just in the office, but lots of worry and fear over what they can do with the data, can track anyone, find anyone. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to.
Cries up!
You need to go right away. Because I can't have you here. Alright, we found the place. Now we just gotta get there.
So technologies in foreign nations that have been used are things like heat map features which show where populations are gathering, in-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes, things like that.
Stop right there!
Let's move.
Engaging target.
Let's move. Enter the abandoned power plant. Something tells me I'm not gonna like this one. Oh, I remember this mission. Oh, this one's fun.
As funny as it is to watch you explore by
Oh, wait, no,
footage,
it's not.
I don't think it's working.
No shit.
Someone stashed a news drone here. You could use that to help you navigate the power plant.
No, I hated this mission. Never mind. Forgot how much I hated this mission, actually. Because this mission is so dark that it is almost impossible to see where the fuck you're going. Oh yes, I hated this because of this part. Okay, so here's how you gotta do this mission. This mission is super hard because you have to be able to see where the hell you're going. Okay, so now you do that, and you hijack this again, and we're gonna have it play to like here. I don't want to disable it because this is hard. So then, yeah, I just gotta go forward.
A secret Albion prison for political dissidents right under our noses? The people of Nine Elms won't stand for that.
I know they'll rise up, but not until we show them. And freeing the people being held in that old power plant will show them.
That's the goddamn truth.
me just check. Let me actually see if I can do something really quick. Display. I gambled up a ton. That's what I did.
Fuck, this is one big torture dungeon. People are brought in here and submitted to punishment until they break. Then they're probably made to disappear for good.
That's so horrible. They're torturing information out of them.
Let's just get them out. They've suffered enough, don't you think?
The control console will open all the cells and turn on the lights. That should allow the detainees to escape.
Alright, now let's turn the gamma back down. So now we go to bright. Now we go to gamma. I did it at like 36, at 30. Let's go to 33. Yeah, that's good. Take back London. We've turned all bureaus to defiant state. Proud to be resisting. Last person we got was the hitman. Not many skill points in 9 Elms, really.
Beautiful.
Okay. Well,
that'll put the entire borough on notice. The first-hand accounts from the people who were in there will certainly fire up 9 Elms. Job well done.
9 Elms uprising. No, I didn't get the same person. She was amazing. Oh my god, but we did get a better arsenal. I had a shock weapon last time I used the hitman. You know what? Why don't we go take down Albion? Might be a perfect chance to use this hitman. The hitman.
I'll start the.
Let's turn on Mr. Hitman. Cause we haven't put. I want to use him a little bit. So there is a stealth take on that is a little bit more. How do I put
Nice
this?
to welcome another tough nut.
No.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready.
First of all, we need to suit this guy up.
Yeah, no, I told him that. Yeah. Oh my god, I know. No, so you just... Yeah, so that's exactly what I said. You just gotta call him, and... Yeah, but what I'm... Yep.
Let's get that red dead sec beanie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's wear that free London mask. Get a bag. Let's get this dead sec bag. I like that dead sec. I've been wanting that bag. I just didn't want to pay for that yet. And I could wear high heels. I don't need them though. Leg wear.
let me finish? Right. Yes, it's in the kitchen on the right-hand side when you walk in. Mm-hmm.
Did you know that coronavirus is everywhere, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta change his mask, though.
Mm-hmm.
Wardrobe. Mask.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Sir King Slot.
Yeah, no, I did. No, I did do that. Yeah, I left her at home. No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the... Well, if you let me finish... Right. Yes, it's in the kitchen on the right-hand side when you walk in.
Okay, everybody, let's get ready for this meeting. The squad, bro.
Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome. But what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
But to get past Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break into Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the left.
Damn. I don't really like the mask on him, though. I'm definitely gonna use this person for, the Clan Kelly fight, because his weapons are not gonna be matched, bro. Like, you have a freaking deagle. Oh my god. Yes. You have
ones which actually
you have a
can be
deagle,
put to use to
and you have
radical and
whatever
disruptive
it's
behaviour
called.
in the city, which limits the power of any kind of revolutionary force.
Auto drive now enabled. So, if you thought you had a private life, get used to it. You don't. And we're not going to reclaim our lives without a fight. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Buccaneer, keeping the resistance informed.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
I hope it's worth the trouble.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
You're not listening to me. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, hold on. Sure. Yeah, I guess. No, listen.
Wrong thing.
Listen. Just breathe, all right? Hang on. Over there. What was that? This can't be normal. What was that? What was somebody messing with me?
We are keeping you safe. She's on his protection.
Today we mark 8 days since Black was released. I'll find you and set the alarm off.
We are here to protect you. Target unavailable. Initiating search.
I'll have a look, see what set off the alarm.
Yeah, moving on.
Drone, perform a search.
Get that search the vicinity.
Well, we gotta get in. We gotta get in the old-fashioned way. Fine.
Let's take a look. Go, search.
What the fuck?
Wasn't this on a moment ago?
Very nice.
Hold on.
Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
Nothing. Go back to my post.
Hold position and guard the perimeter.
Neutralizing hostile target.
Get me some additional support.
Suspect.
Finding cover!
No way
Ow, 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 ow.
Engaging hostile target.
No! Well, we might as well take this operative and see if we can get in there undetected.
Teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
"23 minutes. Run!
Taking fire!
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, go, 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 go.
I need cover!
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
They're wounded!
I don't think I'll be able to reason with this one.
This is not how slugs work. Or a shotgun. This is not how shotguns work either. This is a pump action shotgun. This is not a fully automatic shotgun. And when you shoot, he ain't pumping that back, Chief. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Ah!